guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my absolute winter essentials in terms of beauty products, things that I cannot live without come November, December, because it just gets so cold here. It makes the air very dry. I mean, compared to the rest of Canada, like, we are a pretty damp climate in winter. In terms of my skin, like, the air is definitely drier and colder, and therefore my skin dries out. The problem is my face is different than my body, so it's made it a little bit hard and a little bit of a balancing act to find products that I absolutely love. But I found in the past couple of years, I've finally found products that actually work for me, and I've repurchased again this year, or I've been given graciously by companies. I know, exciting, actually getting products from companies. Never thought it would happen to me. So it's all thanks to you guys, so thank you. So without further ado, if you'd like to see what my absolute ride or die winter products are, then keep watching. Okay, so the first category I want to talk about is, can you not? My office currently has new countertops, a sink, a tap, and a bunch of other crap in there, so I can't really film in there right now. It's pouring rain outside today in St. John's. Like, it has not stopped raining since I woke up at 10 to 8 this morning. So if a car goes by, you're probably gonna hear it. I'm sorry. But yeah, let's talk about hair products first, because there are a couple of things that I either use more often in the winter, or products that I will switch out for other products in the winter, of course. So for scalp care in the winter, I tend to, well, I still use my Head & Shoulders as my base shampoo for my scalp, but in the winter sometimes I just get so flaky and disgusting that the Head & Shoulders doesn't cut it. So this is when I use this product, and this is one of my miraculous discoveries, and I recommend it to everybody, even though it's a very kind of gross product. This is the Indigena Tea Gel Therapeutic Shampoo. It comes in a bottle like this, but when you buy it at the store, it's usually in a box. And basically it's a tar shampoo, I think. Yeah, it's coal tar is the active ingredient in this. So it kind of makes your hair smell like driveway sealer, but only when you're using it. When you rinse it out, you don't smell this product. It's not very drying, which is nice. So if you have really flaky scalp, or maybe you have a bit of psoriasis up there that you need to gently treat, I highly recommend this product. I've bought, I think, 3 bottles of this now, and it's not super expensive, but it is more expensive than your typical everyday shampoo. I think it's like $10 or $12, but this bottle will last a long time because you're not using it every single day, or at least hopefully you won't have to use it every single day. I certainly don't. I probably use it like once a week during the winter just to maintain and keep my scalp looking good. So yeah, this stuff is very good for that. Highly recommend it. And another product that I tend to use a lot more in the winter is a hair mask for deep conditioning and frizz, flyaways, that type of thing. I use this like all year round too, but I just found myself going through more of it in the winter. This is the Frederic Fekkai Technician Color Care Luxe Color Mask. I recently reordered this product. I've gone through 2 full-size tubs and 1 travel-size tub when we still had Target. That's when I first discovered this product, when I first bought it at Target, and it's absolutely amazing. You can get the matching shampoo and conditioner from this line with the grapeseed oil. It smells amazing, but the shampoo and conditioner are very expensive. You can still buy them here in St. John's, but I have not found this mask in person anywhere. So I had to order it online. I got it from cosmeticsnow.ca. Shipping was a little slow, but it got here in one piece, so that's good. And it was a little bit cheaper to buy it from them than other retailers online in Canada. So yeah, I went ahead and picked up another tub of that because I absolutely love it. Best hair mask I have ever used. Absolutely like one of my top favorite hair products of all time. Okay, now I'm gonna get into body products. The first 2 that I have in my hands are ones that I use in the shower. And the first one you guys have heard me talk about a lot if you've been watching me for a while. Pretty much every winter I've been buying this since, I wanna say, junior high school. So it's been a very long time, and it's a tried and true product. It's been around for a while. It was recommended to me and my mom by my doctor years and years ago when I first started getting eczema and psoriasis on my body. And it got really bad in the winter, and we tried ointments and different prescriptions, and nothing seemed to really cure it. The only thing I can use to really keep it away is a combination of 2 products, and this is one of them. This is the Aveeno Skin Relief Body Wash. I can use any scent of this, but this is just my favorite of the scents that they make it in. It's the lightest. It has a bit more of a sweet smell, which is what I tend to gravitate towards. This is really just gentle. It foams well. It doesn't leave a film on the skin. It's not super drying, but I still gotta use lotion when I get out of the shower anyway. And it's affordable. You can get it at drugstores and Walmart and all that stuff. So it's very accessible too. So yeah, highly recommend this body wash. I've been using it for years. This product is actually quite new. You might have seen it in a recent Instagram post that I made. This is the St. John Soapworks Candy Store Emulsified Sugar Scrub. This is amazing. When you first open it, it has like sprinkles and glitter and stuff, but I obviously took those out because I used it. Oh my god, it's got this like amazing non-sickening sweet smell to it, and it's one of the best scrubs I've ever used. It doesn't leave like a greasy film on my skin, but it still leaves my skin moisturized. And yeah, I really like this. You get a lot of it. It wasn't crazy expensive. I don't know if you guys saw my last vlog, but I went to a St. John Soapworks event. They had a media blogger appreciation night. I want to thank St. John Soapworks for inviting me to that. That was super fun. And this is one of the products that I purchased that night. It wasn't given to me, but I bought this at the event. And yeah, they have a couple of other scents. I think there's a melon scented one, there's a coffee one, and there's another one or two other scents that you can do the scrub in. So yeah, I really like this, highly recommend it. You get a huge tub of it, and the packaging is nice and sturdy. The only thing is their labels aren't really waterproof. So it's just something you kind of have to deal with. But yeah, really like this scrub. And speaking of scrubs in the shower, I also use my lip scrub in the shower. I cannot live without lip scrub, especially in the winter time. I've talked about lip scrubs a lot. I'm kind of obsessed with them. I like to try all of them, literally all the lip scrubs, because my lips get so flaky and dry and disgusting. So I have to keep them scrubbed in the winter, otherwise they look terrible, and I can't put like any lip products over it. Like, forget about wearing lipstick if I don't scrub my lips. So I currently have two that I really like. I've talked about the Lush Bubblegum Lip Scrub a lot on my channel over the past couple years, and it's just really hard for me to keep using a product that I constantly have to reorder. I don't know, like eventually I probably will reorder it, but for now I'm gonna use the local stuff because hey, it's good to support local companies. So I'm gonna buy these for now. So the one that I'm currently using is also from the St. John Soapworks event. I paid for this myself, but I bought it at the event. This is their Cupcake lip scrub, and it just smells so amazing. Comes in a little tin like this, but you'll see a close-up of it in a second. That's the one I'm currently using. I like how it doesn't leave as much of a greasy film around my lips as the bubblegum scrub from Lush does. And I also got a little tub of Blueberry Bliss lip scrub from Indigena the other night when I went to their holiday preview event. So thank you to Indigena for hosting us the other night. It was really nice to catch up and see what's in store for the holidays. Okay, next I want to talk about face cleanser. Most of the time I don't switch up my face wash. I will use my regular Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I tend to use this all year round. I did want to talk about this other cleanser I have that I use sometimes when my skin is a little bit drier, or say I had an allergic reaction to a product or something. This is what I'll reach for instead. The Purity Made Simple cleanser from Philosophy. I got given this big bottle of it from KT Lifestyle here on YouTube. She was my Secret Santa last year, and I'm still using it. I still got a little less than half a bottle left. So this goes a long way. You don't need a lot of this because it lathers up really well. And I found this one still purifies the excess oil out of my skin without overdrawing it, or my slightly more moisturizing choice for face cleanser, so I did want to mention that. And when it comes to body lotion, this is something I really got to be careful with because some fragrances do make my skin itchy. So this is the other product of the Dynamic Duo I mentioned, the products that actually like changed how much psoriasis I got on my skin basically forever. And this is the Aveeno Baby Eczema Care Moisturizing Cream. I've talked about this on my channel before, and it's one of my absolute ride or die products. I literally cannot live without this moisturizer. I usually buy a backup when I'm about a third of the way through. No, when I have a third of the tube left. I'll usually go out and buy my next tube. It's about $12.99 at Walmart, so it's not super duper expensive, but to me it's worth the investment because it keeps my eczema at bay, keeps my skin moisturized, but not greasy. It doesn't feel as heavy as, say, body butters or really thick moisturizers. So that's what I really like about this. It's that perfect balance between too thick but too thin, because moisturizers that are too thin just don't give me enough moisture to keep my skin like in healthy condition. But this actually keeps my skin at a healthy like moisture level, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is something I cannot live without, and if you haven't tried it and you have eczema or psoriasis, you have to try this. And this other product you have definitely heard me talk about before. I also got this at the St. John Soapworks event. I did a little bit of shopping if you couldn't tell. This is the St. John Soapworks Rice Flour and Shea Hand and Body Lotion. When I reviewed their products last November, about a year ago, I was given this moisturizer in my review box and I absolutely fell in love with it. I was looking on her Etsy shop for this lotion to repurchase it after mine went bad forever. I checked month after month after month. But when I was finally at the store, she had like a full stock of it. You need to go smell this if you are near the store. It's on Commonwealth Avenue in Mount Pearl. Oh my god, I love this lotion. So what I'll do with this is I'll use this on my upper body and then the Aveeno stuff on my legs in that, because I find I can, in the fall, use this kind of moisturizer still on my like arms and my chest without getting itchy or breaking out in anything. So that's what I've been using this for, and I highly recommend it because it's very thick and nourishing and moisturizing, but it doesn't have that heavy greasy feeling. It's kind of like a lighter weight body butter, but it doesn't have that greasiness to it, right? Which is what I absolutely love. And even though it's in a tub that's too big to fly with, it's still very sturdy. So if you want to put it in your luggage for travel reasons or whatever, it's still very good packaging. So yeah, this is another moisturizer that I absolutely love. So for eye cream, I've been using this one now that it's finally cold enough for my skin to actually benefit from it, like my under eye skin. This is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. This is one of those like YouTube cult favorite products. A lot of YouTubers got on the bandwagon with this when a couple of people talked about it. It doesn't have much of a smell. It's very thick. It's a very thick eye cream. I find I can only use it when my eyes actually like feel dry, which has been a lot lately. So I have been using it a lot and I really like it. It blends in well. Eye makeup sits on top of it well, like my under eye concealer. And yeah, it's really good. I bought it in Halifax when I was there in March. So it's not a super old tub, so I thought it was okay to use still. It is kind of an expensive product. I paid $38 for it. The price tag is still on the bottom. I didn't even notice. Yeah, it's a really nice eye cream if you're looking for something more nourishing and moisturizing. It isn't that great for dark circles or brightening, anything like that. It's more of a moisture eye cream. So yeah, just figured I'd mention that, but yeah, it's really good and this is what I've been using. And then this face moisturizer I have definitely talked about on my channel before. If you guys have been around for at least a year, then you know which one I'm talking about. It is the Sea Veggie Face Lotion from Indigena Skincare. Indigena is a local company. As I said, we had a holiday preview event, probably, was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. In my swag bag, I was graciously given my favorite moisturizer, which I was so excited about because I was gonna have to go buy this anyway. And where it's in a smaller tub, I won't have to worry about it expiring and going bad on me. This face moisturizer is really good for combo oily skin in the winter when you start to dry out a little bit, but you can't use anything that's gonna give you too much of a shine, because I find this gives me the right amount of moisture without making me too shiny. Every now and then I will get shiny if I sweat a bit, but without sweating, like not even included in the picture, this does not leave any shine on my face. Been using it for the past week and I'm absolutely in love with it again. I don't plan on trying any other face moisturizer, so yeah. Definitely recommend the Sea Veggie Facial Lotion. Okay, moving on to another product that I actually use on my fingernails and my cuticles, the skin around my nails. This was a sample that Amanda and Lola NL gave me a long time ago, and I'm still using it. I absolutely love it. She already has a full size of it, so she just gave the sample to me. This is from Lush, and it is their Lemony Flutter Cuticle Butter. My first time trying this when she gave this to me, like at least over a year ago now, and I absolutely love it. It doesn't smell like it's gone bad. I don't know if it actually has, but the smell hasn't changed. It just has this really like fresh lemony smell to it. But it's basically a really thick butter that you apply to your like fingernails. I'll do it before bed because it's super thick. Oh, there's a doggy across the street. Sorry, I got distracted. So yeah, this is their cuticle butter and it is absolutely amazing. I definitely want to get a full size of this eventually. I just can't justify it yet because I have a lot of this left. You'll see in the close-up that I only got about half of this little tub gone and I've had this for a year, so I really don't need to buy one yet. But I definitely do plan on purchasing this in the future. I really like it. Okay, moving on to lip balms. Some girls collect shoes, others collect makeup. I am that person who collects and hoards lip balms. I have a lot of lip balms. I have them in my purse, I have them in my car, I have them in my bedside table, I have them in my locker at work, I have them everywhere, and kind of obsessed with them. I love trying new ones. But right now I'm just gonna show you some of my current favorites that I really love. The first one is actually from last year's review box from St. John's Soapworks. It's their lip balm in Mother's Jam Strawberry. I recently got a cherry one from them, but I haven't tried it enough yet to have an opinion on it, so I will let you know later. But right now I still love the strawberry jam one. And recently from Indigena, she also gave me a Partridgeberry lip balm, which I've been using for the past couple of days, and I really like this one, along with the original one that I've had for years, the Smooch lip balm. I still have this tub. This is the original tub that I bought of this lip balm, like at least 2 or 3 years ago now, and I'm still trying to work through it. That one's one of my favorites. I use that one under lipstick all the time. And then for really deep moisturization, if I don't need a medicated lip balm, I will use these. I don't know if you can get them anymore, but I'm gonna show them anyway. The Nivea lip butters, they're the drugstore ones that I really like. This one is Raspberry Rosé. It's kind of like a drugstore dupe for the Dior one, I feel like, the Creme de Rose. And I also have the vanilla and macadamia nut ones. So these are really nice and inexpensive. You can get those anywhere. But if you're in Newfoundland, you should definitely check out the Indigena ones and the St. John's Soapworks lip balms, because both of them make really good lip balms. Now say you just got windburn from walking outside, like above your lips, or they're extremely chapped and nothing, like just regular lip balms are not helping like heal up your lips. This is what I'd recommend you try. This is one I bought when I got windburn like above my lips one day when I was walking around campus, and I couldn't get rid of it. So I tried this. It's the Polysporin Daily Lip Care, and it's actually a pretty medicated lip balm. I don't know if I would use this daily, only when my lips absolutely need it. But it looks like this. It's just in a little tube. You get them you can get them in drugstore lip balm sections, usually on the ends of the aisles. And yeah, I've had this for a couple years and it works really well. I probably should replace it, but it's lip balm. I don't share my lip balm, so I don't feel like I need to replace them all the time, you know? And this one actually does have a bit of a cooling feeling. It's not tingly, it doesn't burn or shouldn't burn, but it does have a kind of a cooling feeling to it, so just know that. It's good to put on at night and then you'll wake up with nice lips. So yeah, the Polysporin one is really good too. And last but not least, we gotta talk about makeup, right? So there's only a couple products that I switch up for winter. That would be my primer, my setting spray, and usually my foundation too. So let's start with the primer. I always switch it up to a more hydrating primer, but one that isn't too greasy. That's pretty much the theme of everything that goes on my face. So I did repurchase the like cult winter favorite. I have talked about this before. The Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. I really like this one, and it's a pretty good price for how much product you get. I think it's $40 for this tube, but you get 50 mils in here, which is 1.7 fluid ounces. So yeah, it's a good size. It feels like there's a lot of product in there, and it lasts me at least a year. So yeah, I highly recommend that primer. Recently, Sephora had the Rouge 20% off sale. I don't think it was the actual VIB sale, even though a lot of people are calling it the VIB sale. It feels kind of early to have the actual VIB sale. So I don't know if there's another one coming up or if that was the VIB sale. But anyway, in the recent Sephora sale, this is the main thing that I picked up. This is the YSL All Hours Foundation. I wear the shade B10, looks like that, and I'm wearing it today. I find it just makes my skin look just so airbrushed, and I love the coverage. It gives me that matte finish, but I don't feel dry and tight. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but in real life, it just makes my skin look so much better, and I really like the smell of it too. It is expensive, but you get a fair bit of product in there. And I can't remember if I just said or not, but I wear the shade B10, which is one of the lighter ones. So yeah, that is the foundation I've been using. Absolutely love it. And last but not least, I always repurchase a setting spray, because it definitely like sets my makeup in place, as well as Urban Decay's setting sprays do, but it doesn't make my skin tight or dry or make my foundation look cakey, because it's not a oil control one. This is just kind of an all-purpose setting spray, but it's made by L'Oreal. It's their Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray. I think it's $16 Canadian at Walmart. That's where I usually get it. And yeah, it'll last me all winter and into spring, so it gives me enough product to get through the fall and winter, and I don't have to go buy a super expensive setting spray, so win-win. Alright guys, that is it for my absolute winter essentials. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and let me know in the comments what your absolute favorite winter products are, the ones you switch over to that you don't use in the spring and summer. Let me know what you like so I can find some new suggestions to try. Also, don't forget to enter my new giveaway that just went live. My previous video talks all about it. If you want to win a chance to get a free pair of prescription eyeglasses from Firmoo.com, then click on the link for the giveaway down below in the description bar. And also don't forget that I am going to New York City in less than a month, so if you love travel vlogs and packing videos and all that stuff, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss those if you haven't already. I think that's all I have to update you on. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!